Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Welcome to the night show, guys. Lakeisha-mcknight is here, your leadership specialist and wealth mentor. Welcome and good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, you guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Right now, I'm just checking and making sure that we're good on the Facebook platform as we are geared up. Hopefully you all are doing very well on this Friday evening. So it's Friday, of course I got to check the date. I lose dates ever since this quarantine, especially this quarantine started. It is Friday, May the 22nd of 2020, and it's about 7:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so welcome aboard. It's a bright and sunny evening right here in Chesapeake, Virginia, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys. More great content and information to share with you. I'm telling you, I was actually thinking about having an old school entrance. I had like LL Cool J in my brain, and I was going to come out. Let me tell you, I had it all mapped out too. I was like, I ain't even going to do it. They're not ready for it. I had like my gloves and everything. Y'all weren't ready. But I said, you know what? Let me just chill for a minute. And so, again, welcome aboard, guys. This show goes live every single night around 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the whole purpose, the whole goal, really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. You already know. That's right. For all of you who are steady viewers and listeners on the podcast platforms, thank you so very much for watching on tonight and listening. And so a couple of things that I want to share with you, ways to get involved. Number one, like or love the stream or the podcast that you're tuning into. It can be the live version. It can be the replay. Go ahead and love it, like it. If you want to grow that income, love it, like it. And then also you can leave your thoughts below. If anything triggers something within you, you have a question that you want to ask, or you're like, you know what, bingo, I can relate to that. Go ahead and share your thoughts below. And then you can also share this. Do your own watch parties, okay? Let's wake up, people. You know, people think they're awake. They're not woke yet. But they will be. If they don't wake up and truly see what's going on, they will be. And so, again, welcome to the show. Excited to be here on tonight with you. Many of you know that I've actually been just going in on a series, right? It's a series based on my senior mentors book. That's right. 103 Ways to Fail in Network Marketing, a Guide to Your Success. And this authored by Mrs. Valerie and Mr. Ty Best. And I'm telling you, these nuggets right here, if you want to avoid the big old pit holes in the model called network marketing, you're going to want to make sure that you plug in, okay? That you plug in. Now, my phone just started going off for no reason. Make sure that you plug in and that you get a hold of each and every one of these episodes, because I'm going to dive into each nugget. I'm going to explain what that particular nugget is and how to avoid it, okay? Now, a lot of this, of course, I've experienced, unfortunately. I've been involved in the network marketing space since 2002. Okay, since 2002. You know, of course, my husband, but my cousin and I, we've had a history of being involved in this industry. You all remember that telecommunications company that had like 3 initials? You all know what it is. Now, don't type it now. Don't type it down there. You know what I'm talking about. Yep, I was involved in that. Yeah, it began with the first letter of the alphabet. So, giving you all a hint. But I've been involved in some things, okay? I've had my experience, good experience as well, you know, and I'm not knocking any company out there, but here's what I will say. You know, there is an appropriate time to get involved with specific opportunities. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I'm plugged into, along with over 900,000 people around the world and what they're doing, and how we are making a huge difference in the world. We're talking about 149 countries we are making a huge difference in. And so let me first go into this 84th way to fail in network marketing. I'm hoping that you're ready. Brace yourself. Okay, brace yourself. Here it is. Refuse to massively share your products and opportunity. Why would you do that? Let me repeat it one more time. refuse to massively share your products and opportunity. Here is what they say furthermore. This is a numbers game. Say it with me. This is a numbers game. That's what it is. Okay? See, the more people you talk to, the better your chances are of great success. One person will not determine your future in this industry. Don't spend months chasing the one. Talk to the many, and you will become the one. Woo! Woo! I like that. Let me go ahead and repeat that one more time. Don't spend months chasing the one. Talk to many, and you will become the one. Y'all better catch that. Did you catch it? Let's break it down. You know how you begin writing out your list and you like, man, I know auntie such and such or cousin such and such or friend, I'm about to be clear, or soror such and such is going to do it. I know they're going to do it. I know if for all you guys out there, I know my frat brother going to do it. And then you hear crickets, right? Crickets, right? As me and my husband sometimes do, right? We be in the house, we be doing the cricket sound because they don't hear us, right? They don't hear us, okay? So talk to many people. Talk to as many people as possible. You see what I'm doing right now? Doing this live stream, doing this podcast. Now, I'm not saying you have to do exactly what I do because everybody can't necessarily do it. Now, you can get on, you can turn your live stream on or what have you and start talking, but you got to know what you're talking about in order to grab people's attention. And there has to be a way by which you communicate the information as well. And so you want to talk to many. Yes, you can try to do it one by one. That's fine. It may take you a while. But if you believe in a way to speak to masses of people at one time, live streaming works. Podcasts work. As you might have heard from yesterday, a young woman from Germany heard my podcast. And she sent me a friend request. And now she's wanting to learn more. She's just watching now. Of course, she didn't register yet, but she's watching and she's listening. Okay? It sometimes takes several exposures for some people before they automatically dive in. I know somewhere around like 6 to 8 exposures, and then they're like, okay, let me do this, even though it's free. Now, I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. But massive amounts of people, that means that you need to be working on your list as my fellow wealth builder, Mr. Al Murray, he does wonderful training on it. We're talking about Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. We're talking about sometimes on Sundays. And so he motivated his sister. I was like, I'm gonna get my list building on. So here you have it, Mr. Murray. All right, I've been doing my work, my due diligence, my due diligence. Okay, I've been getting it in. Okay. Now this list, of course, this is just a written portion, but I do have a digital version. I have a digital list that I've created, and I haven't even gotten to my cell phone. There is really no excuse why we should not be sharing our opportunity. If you are totally sold out on your product, and if you believe in your product, you will be sharing it with as many people as possible. Now, like I said at the very beginning of this stream, there may be certain products or services that will better benefit people at specific times. If it's not an essential product, especially during this quarantine, you might have experienced a slowdown. Okay, you might have experienced a slowdown. So you have to think about, okay, do I just ride with this little wave of a slowdown and hope and pray that it's going to pick back up again? Or are you going to keep your income options open? Okay, think about it. Are you going to keep your income options open? Are you going to consider, okay, during this season, there are people who have a specific need. What is the need that majority of the people have during this quarantine? What is that one thing that people need more of, right? That they might not be getting because either their hours were cut back at work, or they were just totally released from their job, or there was a major slowdown in their business. What is that one product? I'm gonna show you what it is. It's this right here. They're wanting more of this. Now, you might think that this is money, but this is fiat. Fiat currency, the US dollar, for example, okay? And so, again, that's not real money, but you need that to spend it with to be able to take care of your responsibilities, like your bills and things of that nature. That's good for spending, but you want to make sure that you have your hands on real money, and that is my product. The product of over 900,000 people in 149 countries right now. We're able to go into our back office that's absolutely free, that has a value of millions of dollars. We have it give access for free. And you can have access to this multi-million-dollar software for free if you just ask. The Bible just says, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open to you. Knock. Just simply send us an inbox message. That's it. There's so many wealth builders out there right now. They wear these shirts. We tried to tell you, right? There, I mean, we wear shirts about gold, shirts about cryptocurrency. You see us out there. We're doing live streams, right? And we're probably sending you messages in your inbox, more than likely. And so, again, here is an example, cash gold. So it's just paper format, but it has the gold embedded in the middle. It's just a unique format, but it's still gold. 24 karat 999.9 pure bullion gold. This is our product. Gold is real money. Robert Kiyosaki says gold is God's money. Okay? Alan Greenspan. He's like, I mean, you gotta have gold. Right? Connected to the Federal Reserve. He was once, of course, chairman. Look, he even says gold is money. You know, gold is always money. It's always money. So if you don't have your hand on gold, that means that you're walking around holding fake money. And this is fake. In other words, it's a receipt. It's not the real deal. And we're walking around holding it like it's the real deal when really it's not. And so that's why we're, by the masses, telling each and every person that we know that you want to become educated about money. You want to become educated about this fiat currency and what it can and cannot do for you. And so that's all we simply want to do. We were once in your shoes. Many of you watching this right now on our timeline. Someone is probably sharing this with you or doing a watch party. Listen, we're just trying to educate you and drop these seeds into your life because we were once like you, thinking everything was hunky-dory, going to school, right? Trying to be the top of your class, graduating with that diploma or that degree. And if you're going to college, and then you're taking out all these school loans, which is really the government's assets. And then you graduate, you're like, I got to get a job so you can pay those school loans. And then you're working, got one job, working, got two jobs. And then you're hit with this quarantine, you're hit with this pandemic. And you're like, man, I don't have any income. So then the government decides, I'm going to give you a stimulus crutch, right? And then, of course, you're thinking that everything is good, blind. And then you just, you keep on going. And it's like a cycle. You don't even see what's going on, right? It's like a veil, whoop, just drops right in front of your eyes. And you're not even knowing what's going on. And you're just walking like everything is good, right? So you got this blindfold on. And of course, the stimulus is holding you by the hand. And you just walking thinking, I'm good. But you're really blind. Because you're not knowing what's truly going on. You see this pandemic, but it's just a mask. Let me get myself together. Okay. So what we're simply trying to tell you is that if you have an opportunity, great. If you're passionate about it, awesome. If it's working for you to help you to achieve your dreams, that's fine. But what do the people need? Do they need some other things that may not be essential? I'm not going to go down the list of what those things are. Or do they need money that's going to help to sustain them in this time of pandemic, right? And you're not rushing out there thinking that everything is okay. And there's still more cases of people coming up with the virus because you out there trying to buy stuff. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to get myself together. I'm going to wrap this up because I got to feel myself where I'm going. Okay, so someone may have shared this particular video with you. I'm going to encourage you to get back with them. Let them know you want to become educated. You want to learn about money. the importance of establishing cash flow, the importance of being in the B quadrant, becoming a business owner, owning a home-based business to cut down on the amount of taxes that you pay, okay? And you want to put yourself in position where these dollars, right, you can put them in an asset, and then the asset makes money for you. Assets adds to your pocket. Liabilities, here you go, takes away wealth from you, okay? It's an expense. It's a liability of the Federal Reserve. It's an expense. It's a debt. Get a woo. Okay. Woo-sa. All right. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. Like I said, get back with the person that shared it with you. You want to definitely move by the masses, meaning reaching more and more people with your product. Depending on what it is, you might have to hustle a bit more because it may not be an essential. And so you're going to find yourself trying to chase after people because it's not an essential product that people need. But why not add real money? Okay, real money. And again, this is just an example. Real money gold. Okay, gold. Now that's the paper version. This is the card version. Add gold, which is real money, as one of your products. That way it helps you. You can be a business owner already. Convert and actually exchange some of those dollars to preserve it with gold. You're not losing anything. Only thing that it's doing, okay, the only thing that it's doing is going like this. Whoop, and now you've protected your those dollars that you work hard for. I was about to say your dollars, but it really isn't yours. Okay? Whose name does it have on it? Whose name is that? Whose name is on there at the top? Man, oh man. I don't even know whose face is that on there. Who? Anyway, Federal Reserve note, right? Federal Reserve note. So it's the Federal Reserve System. It's the Federal Reserve. Do you know that that's a private corporation? Oh, Lord. Okay, let me, going down the hole. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. Look, you might be one of those individuals that's saying, Lakeisha, I need some more information. And that's right, and that's okay. We can get you more information because we have presentations that happens Monday through Saturdays, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time and 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can plug into these presentations to get more information, but you got to stay and watch it. You got to stay from the beginning to the very end to get the information. Become educated. And then you'll be able to know the questions to ask if you still have more questions. And then you can plug in. Now, you might be saying, well, Lakeisha, I'm good to go. I trust you with what you said. How do I get plugged in? First of all, let me tell you, it's free. The person that may be sharing this with you, they have a link that they can share with you. Now, if you're watching this on my timeline or you're listening into the podcast, podcasters, you see that link right there in the description area. All you got to do is visit that website. For those of you on Facebook, send me an inbox message if you're watching this on my timeline or wherever I may have shared this. Now, for those of you, if you see somebody else shared it, get back with them because they may be a wealth builder too. Let them know that you want to get a free gold savings account because it's free. And then you would potentially be in business, being able to reach people, have a global business that reaches 149 countries. You can either operate it as a business or just get gold for yourself and your family. That's it. Some of you may be thinking, well, I don't want to do the business. I don't want to share. You don't have to. Everything we do is voluntary, which means that you don't have to do anything. There's no required auto ship, right? You can set it and forget it if that's what you choose, but you don't have to. Okay? So I definitely appreciate your time on tonight. We do this, like I said, every single night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Facebook when it's working because I'm using Zoom. And for those, of course, who are on the podcast platforms, you know how we do. We know how we do. We're reaching you. We're reaching you. It's over maybe about 20 nations of people that we reach through the podcast platforms. And so I'm extremely honored to be able to sow these seeds of value into your life. And if you've received anything, the whole point is to reach loads of people, reach more and more people with your product. You can't just drop a seed here, drop a seed there. You got to go after it. You got to run. And those who are part of the Winner's Circle, Wealth Builders Worldwide, we're running. We are running. We're gone. We're on a marathon. We're out. Okay? And so we don't want you to catch the dust, but I'm just saying, you gotta keep running with us. You ready to join in this little race? All right. Welcome. We welcome you aboard. So again, thank you so much for your time. Get ready for the presentation at 9:00 p.m. tonight. The way you join is by downloading the Zoom app and then joining us at www.goldrocks.info, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, I do encourage each and every one of you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone. God bless, and I'll speak with you soon. Bye-bye.